Pete's isn't known for good food or good beer, just a place where a wanted man can rest his hat without the hassle of the law. My beer tastes like dishwater, but I down it anyway, slamming down the tankard on the scratched-up bar. The hustle and bustle of men and women all squeezed into this old bar is a familiar tune now. Every single one of us has one thing in common. We're all pirates. It's rowdy here. Drinks, sex, games, duels. It's all here at Pete's. Everyone's here. You're bound to run into someone you know, someone you fought, someone you hate. The only rule at Pete's is that you leave any grudges at the door. No matter how long you've been enemies, no matter what someone did, at Pete's you're just a pirate. Nothing more, nothing less. So when the stool next to me scrapes the floor loudly and someone sits down, I don't even look up. Some pirates hate Pete's, view it as a bastardization of the pirate way. Rum, hot. I scoff at the familiar order. Something funny? I shake my head and take another sip. Just my fucking luck. It just had to be her. I thought she was out to sea. Yeah, funny running into you here. She scoffs and glares over at me. I just made port. You got a problem with that? I lick my lips, my fingers tightening around the handle of my tankard. I don't want to get kicked from Pete's. I inhale deeply and take another sip. We don't have to talk. Just drink your rum. I grit out. The sword in my scabbard is almost glowing at me. I hear her chuckle, as warm as her rum. My hands flex. I could have my sword at her throat in one. Still pissed I sank your ship, Cove. I clench my jaw so hard I almost worry my teeth will break. I force a smile on my face and finally look at her. She's got that simper on her face. Her braids flow down her back, her guns tucked in their holsters on either side of her. Her brown eyes are light with hatred. It's okay that you're too poor to buy your own ship, I grit out through my teeth. I'll just buy another. She chuckles and sets a coin on the table. My fucking coin. With what? I stole all your treasure. Now go on and die like a good boy. My eye twitches. You could never steal all my treasure, you two-bit excuse for a captain. Unlike you, I don't keep all my shit on my ship like a dumbass. It's only dumb if someone can take it from you. She turns to me, her head cocking with a smirk. No one has ever taken something from me. I glance down at her missing pinky with a grin. I took something from you. I wave my own pinky. Her brows knit, her lips curling up in disdain. There. That suits her much better. We can step outside right now, Cove. I'll use you as target practice. She grins, standing. Oh, I'd love to. But I'm too busy being a better pirate than you'll ever be. I shrug, sipping my beer. You understand. Captain Raja rolls her eyes and plops back into her seat. Stalemate. She heaves a sigh and throws back her rum. You'll never be better than me, Cove. You're stupid, and you care too much about insignificant things like morals and your crew's life. I order another beer and shrug. I follow my own compass. You're stupid as fuck. What do you think a compass does? She shoots me a glare, ordering another rum. I frown and order another beer. Raja waves her hands around in irritation, turning to me. You can't follow your own compass, she rants. All compasses should be the same, it's why they work. It's an idiom, you idiot. What do you think I have a personal compass? What the fuck is wrong with you? I chug my beer and start my third. She won't beat me. Raja stares at my third mug. I smirk. Another 4 hot rums, she orders, looking at me, eyes narrowed. I'll take 6 more beers. I seethe, narrowing my eyes back at her. All on the tab of my good friend Raja here, who I'm sharing treasure with. Raja mocks me facetiously before slamming her hand down on the bar. Fine, finish all your drinks before me and I'll pay. A drinking game then? Raja sets down her weathered captain's hat on the bar and ties her hair up in a high ponytail. Even in the dim light of the bar she catches my eyes. Her full figure, those plump, kissable lips, and her eyes. If only she wasn't a fucking bastard. Deal. I slam my hand down next to hers. She grins. You're gonna lose to me. Like you always do. I grit my teeth. She fights dirty, even for a pirate. She doesn't follow any codes, no rules, no boundaries. Nothing. just does whatever the hell she wants to. That's because I follow the pirate's code. I throw back my fourth beer. She scoffs. Who cares about a code? No one follows codes. We're fucking pirates. That's the opposite of what we do. Raja pounds back another rum, slamming the glass down on the table with a wince. Even the lawless need laws, I frown. That's how places like this exist. Raja just snorts. I don't give a shit. I roll my eyes. Is that all you ever have to say? That you don't give a shit? She nods with a shrug. Pretty much. I just look at her for a minute. She really just does whatever she wants. We both come from sailors, two opposing crews. But still, the scar running across her cheek matches the one across my side. It warms under my clothes. I touch it. You've given me almost every wound I have. I shrug, starting my fifth beer. I don't get far into it. Raja looks me up and down before settling on my face. She reaches up and touches the scar on her cheek. You bastard, she murmurs. I chuckle. Not so bad for an idiot with a code, huh? I managed to land a blow on you. A nice one. My fingers brush the scar. It's been healed for years now. We got these scars a long time ago, one of our first battles. It was clumsy and angry. It's no wonder we both left with scars. It's branded on us now, that fight. Her eyes stray to my hand, reminding me that I'm touching her. I drop my hand and look away. Your old man? I murmur, looking into my beer. Still kicking. Yours? I scoff. Hobbling, maybe, but here. That peg leg still got him down. She shoots me a grin. I roll my eyes but say nothing. My scar is still warm. My hand is attached to it now, for some reason. You know why you piss me off? She asks after a minute. I exist? I ask, cutting my eyes at her. Well, yeah. It's because you pull your punches. You never fight as dirty as you could. You never go all out. It pisses me off. Who do you think you are? I chew on my lip pensively. Who do I think I am? Her fists sit on the table. She's shaking in anger. Her eyes glued to her captain's hat. What? You think I should be scared of you? Like, you're sparing me? Her eyes are hot and angry when they meet mine. Don't make me fucking laugh. I swallow. Oh, she's finally asking. This is interesting. New. I peek at her. She always was pretty. Scars, scary, missing a pinky. Doesn't really matter. It all makes her a complete picture of one of the most fearsome pirates on the sea today. But I would be lying if I said she wasn't. My father told me when I was young that putting your all into violence is never a good idea, even for a pirate. She snorts and throws back another shot. Nah, don't listen to him, that's not good advice. She chuckles, throwing her head back, the jewels in her hair twinkling and chiming as they clack against one another. This is why he's hopping now. I swallow my laugh and nod. You're not wrong. Am I ever? She grins. That cocksure fucking grin. Like she doesn't even have to try. She's just better. You know what pisses me off about you? That fucking smirk. You're so arrogant. Where do you get off? Do you really think you're the best? Raja leans back, a smile playing on her lips. I am the best. She drags a thumb across her throat. The rest of you can just die. She chuckles. You're nothing but cannon fodder to me, so you best get out of my way or say your prayers, 'cause I'm gonna send you to hell. For a moment I just take her in. The arrogance. The gall. But she's not wrong. She's not talking out of her ass like the rest of these losers. She's serious. Raja is serious and she's right. No one goes up against her and tells the story. If you leave with your life anyway. She's a vicious woman. Evil. Fine. No more pulling punches for you, Raja. Next time we fight it'll be to the death. I'm gonna take every bit of your treasure and I'm gonna sink your fucking ship. Raja raises her brow. Now you're talking. Show me something good. Give me a show before I blow your brains out. I narrow my eyes. Her chest is heaving with her laughter, her face alight with joy at the prospect of murdering me on my own ship. I bet she's imagining my brains on the deck of the ruin. I stand. She's starting to get to me. Too long in the same room with her makes me a different person, a worse person. Running off already? She calls from behind me. Don't tell me you got scared. What happened to sinking my ship, I shake my head. I gotta piss. I'll sink your ship when I come back. I make my way through the crowd, trying to keep myself calm. She always pisses me off so bad. And it's not even the cockiness, really. It's that fucking look. It's her. I shuffle quickly, trying to keep my balance. I drank too much. It's all that bastard's fault. She's always provoking me to do something stupid. Come on, Cove. Where are you going? My muscles tense. I told you. To piss. What are we attached at the hip? Go sit down and drink more, you asshole. Hey! She pulls at my shirt. I have to piss too. You think I'm just following you, huh? I sigh and glance back at her. I can't wait to kill you. A grin spread across her face, her expression bright. I squint and look away from it. Her hand comes down heavily on my back. That's the spirit. Now move. I was serious about having to piss. She shoves past me, rushing to the bathroom. I follow her lead and do the same. I shouldn't have drank so much. At this rate, I'll need 6 more drinks to even me out, make me half sober again. Oh well. I can always pass out here if I have to. I don't have much in my pockets to steal. I glance at the graffiti on the wall and chuckle at the obscenities. Fright and Jelly are clearly not on good terms. Hey, you in here, bastard? I freeze. Everything freezes. Why is she here? Why the fuck would she be here? You can't just barge into places, I shout. What the hell happened to pissing? There was a line. I'm not waiting in a fucking line. I roll my eyes. You're so fucking impatient. Not listening, she drones, passing by me, shutting the singular stall door. It's fucking disgusting in here. I wish you men would die. You could have waited in the line. No use bitching now. It's your own fault. No use bitching now, she mocks me. Immature, I scoff, shaking my dick as the stream ends patting it dry. The stall door opens up. Raja glances down at my dick and raises her brows. Can't say that about you anymore, huh? She's shameless with her gaze, a smirk on her lips. You've grown. Of course I have. I got a few new tricks too. My eyes take her in, for the first time really. Outside in that bar we're old enemies, on the sea we're rivals. But in this bathroom, we're nothing. Raja looks away, I chuckle. Looking away, that's not like her. Oh, is someone shy? Don't tell me all it takes to get the infamous Captain Raja off guard is a little nudity. I pull my pants up, her eyes narrow, focusing on mine. She's flustered. She's never flustered. I edge a little closer. Better? Her eyes drag across every inch of me. A combination of the warm alcohol in my belly and the searing heat of her gaze makes me red and dizzy. I knew you were pulling your punches, she murmurs. She edges back. You were always stronger than you let on. Then why do you keep provoking me? I frown deeply, stalking toward her. She won't cower. Of course she won't. She never will. I'm gonna have to walk you down one day, aren't I? It's the only way you'll be satisfied, I murmur. Her back presses against the stall, but her head is held high. You couldn't walk me down even if your life depended on it, and it will. She hisses back at me. You are nothing but an imitation of your old man, and a weak imitation at that. I scoff and raise my brow. Oh? Is that what I am? Raja is fire. The only way to put her out is to starve her, give her nothing to feed on, and she fizzles out. Raja swallows and lifts her head. So quiet. She's never quiet. I like it. Without her incessant talking, I can actually see her. What are you doing? She narrows her eyes. I smirk. Starving you out. Raja scoffs and presses further against the stall. She's off guard. I open the door, suddenly forcing her to stumble back. Her back slams against the seat. I smirk. You asshole, she growls, standing, shoving me back forcefully, sending me into a backward shuffle. Her eyes, when she's angry, they're like fire, bright, almost red, flickering red-hot hate. She has a pirate's eyes. I stop my backward shuffle. Raja's hands press against my chest, her breasts heaving. Her eyes flick between mine. My eyes fall to her parted lips. I should have killed you the second I laid eyes on you, she whispered. I'm tired of seeing that fucking flag of yours. It's an eyesore. Just the things that come of them piss me off. And what else? I smirk. If I were lesser pirate, I wouldn't have seen the knife she deftly aimed at my throat. I grab her wrist and shake my head. Tsk, tsk, tsk. Not impedes. I murmur, leaning down, those eyes. Drop it. She presses her nose against mine. No fucking way. Of course. Typical. I twist her arm until it drops from her hand. Now why'd you make me do that? It clatters on the ground between us. Neither of us look at it. Her eyes soften into something I haven't seen before. From a raging fire to warm, sweet honey. My breathing hitches. I didn't want to do that. Raja wrenches her hand away, but it's weak, half-hearted. You've become predictable, Raja. The room is spinning a bit. I drank more than I thought. Maybe we both did. How did we get here? We don't usually get here. Her lips turn up. Me? Predictable? Never. She closes the gap, pressing her lips against mine. Never one to be outdone. I grab her hips, pull her close, until there's no air between us, no gap. Raja's lips are soft and warm, and she tastes like rum. I drop her hand, my grip on anything but her hips weakening, even reality. Fuck. I can take you, she whispers against my lips. My eyes roll back at the taste of her words against them. In a fight, I whisper back, my eyes locked on hers. Do you want to fight me right now, Raja? I could think of a better use of our time. Raja ghosts her lips over mine. Just enough. Just barely. Just enough for a taste, just like her. The selfish, heartless woman she is. Evil. Her eyes dart between mine, and her lips turn up in a little smile. I let my hand slip under her dress, lift her leg around my waist. Well? You usually have so much to say. Raja's hands wrap around the back of my neck, her hips pressing against mine. My heart pounds in my ears like a drum. All I can see is her, the softness of her skin, the way her hips fill my hand, the stroke of her thumb against my pulse. Her sexy hooded gaze, sultry. I'm waiting for you to occupy my mouth with something better. Do I have to do everything for you, Cove? My name. She whispers it in my ear like it's a secret only we share. I lean into her, sucking in a sharp breath. It's just like her to tempt me, taunt me, pull me out of my character and into her hands. You're so insufferable. Do you have to have a word for every word I say? You just asked me to talk. Got me there. Then what else is there to do? I lick the inside of her mouth, and we stumble back, my back slamming against the wall, but I don't mind it. Her mouth is hot, and I explore every inch of it, mark it like treasure on my map. Every ounce of blood has rushed down to my dick. I'm more dizzy than ever, drunk off beer, drunk off her. Her hair jingles. I slip my hand into the scabbard on her thigh, pull out her knife, slice the tie on her hair. Her braids tumble down her back, the gold in her hair shimmers. She's turned this bathroom into a starlight night, and I hate her. I hate her flag. I hate her ship. I hate her figurehead. It's so obnoxious. Hate how proud she is. She's so arrogant. She tastes so good. How does she taste so good? Her hands drag down my torso. She fiddles with my belt loops, twisting them around her finger. I pull her against me, our hips rocking together. She breaks our kiss, and I suck in as much air as I can. I forgot I had to breathe. I pant, catch my breath. Neither of us speak now. We only speak in curses and insults, but our bodies seem to speak a different language, one where words aren't needed. Raja's hand dips under my pants, her nails scraping my thigh. Give her an inch. I grab her hand, with a glare. She gives me a little smile. I'll be nice. You better be, I murmur. I let her hand go, let her roam. Her hands brush against the soft hair on my belly. She's hot. I feel her throbbing against me. She wants me. Raja's hands close around me, the sudden sensation driving me up the wall. Damn it, you're rough with everything, aren't you? I grunt. She just laughs and kisses my chest. You like it? Not a question, a statement. You're so... Careful, she squeezes. I gotcha surrounded. And I can't help but laugh, hiding it behind a kiss because I'll be damned if I give her the satisfaction of making me laugh. Just making me come. She's working her hands now, and I'm not one to fall behind. She's dripping for me, our eyes locked as our hands move in rhythm. Raja's clenching hard around me, my fingers nearly snap. I chuckle in her ear, press a kiss on her neck. Excited? Shut the hell up, you bastard, she rasps. I push her away, spin her around, bending her over. Her hands brace the wall as I press inside her, just a bit, just the tip, and let her suffer. She pushes off the wall, engulfing me in her. I shiver, the heat of her consuming me all at once. She's so impatient, and usually I'd complain about that, but there's nothing on my mind now but how good it feels to be inside her. I sit there for a moment, feeling her squeeze me tighter, draining the life out of me. I pull back with a shudder. Scary. But I venture into the depths of the sea every day, so I march forward. She's just as wet, just as thrilling, the way her hips meet mine with every thrust. Raja's moans are soft, and I work hard for them, holding her hips, dislodging her from the wall, her hand tapping my hip desperately. I chuckle and continue, fast and deep, until she's unintelligible, nearly crying. She squeezes me tight, sucking me in, trying to keep me. "Oh, I think you like me, Raja, is that it?" Fuck you," she stutters out. I don't mind it, not now. All I can feel is pleasure, the feeling of her pussy, hot and wet, so accepting, begging for me. I want more. She's not the only one begging, she's consuming me, my mind, my will to do anything other than fuck her. The drinks have worn off now, but it's too late to stop. I don't want to. I pull her hips against mine with a desperation I've never felt in my life. "Fuck, you're so good, Raja." I know. I roll my eyes. She never gives it a rest, does she? I don't bother replying, I just fuck her harder. It's gonna be a minute before she's gonna blow up my ship. I feel her start to quiver, her body tensing up. I pull out and grin. Raja narrows her eyes, shooting daggers at me. "You stupid son of a bitch." "Oh, if you want it, you better talk to me nice." Raja looks me up and down. I pull her hips against mine for an incentive. "Okay," she whispers. "I'll be nice." I lean over, nibble her ear. "You already said that." Raja shudders and presses her hips against mine. "We both know you're gonna give it to me anyway." She smirks. Fuck. She got me there. I slam home, press her hips against mine until there's no space between us, balls deep. She's taken every inch of me. Raja gasps and taps my hip more frantically, but with less vigor this time. "Oh, come on, we both know you're not gonna tap out anyway," I smirk. Another ruthless glare from Raja. I'm starting to like him. I don't have much longer in me, but salvation comes when she does, her body twitching, hands bracing the wall. Her pussy spasms around me, and I try to pull out, I really do, but she sucks me in, milks me dry. We both pant in the aftermath, still, stuck in position. Reason comes crashing back. I pull out, lifting her pussy, watching the cum leak out. Well, one time couldn't hurt. What are the chances, right? "For fuck's sake, are you an idiot?" she huffs. I stroke her entrance softly. "I could get it out if you want." Raja stands. No, I'll do it." She stands and goes into the only stall while I clean myself up. I don't bother with the floor. We weren't the first to fuck in the bathroom, and we won't be last. I linger as she pisses and tries to get my cum out of her. "Well, that's not the most hygienic thing I've done," I murmur. "Not the smartest either." She scoffs. She comes out and fixes her clothes. "Well, let's never speak of this or do it again. Blame this one on the drinks, huh?" I nod. "I agree. Blame it on the drinks. You go out first, I'll go out after?" She nods to me as she goes out the door. Bastard. I nod back, pulling my pants up and fixing myself. "Asshole, pay my tab. I outdrank you." She puts her middle finger up as the door flips behind her. I stare at the ground for a minute. I just fucked Captain Raja. I also ported here. Oh, she's gonna sink my fucking ship. I dash out of the bar. "Hey, the tab?" And of fucking course she didn't pay the tab. "Sorry, I'll get it next time," I shout on my way out, spinning down to the port. Just before I get to the dock, I see an explosion over a building. "That piece of fucking shit," I murmur. I keep running though, just in time to watch her pulling out of port. The ruins of my brand new ship loitering the harbor. "You just got your ship blown up by me," she shouts over the waves, her middle finger up. "Again." I grit my teeth. "Watch your fucking back, Raja. I swear to God I'll take your other fucking pinky." She holds her hand to her ear before waving me off dismissively. Her dumb flag waves proudly in the wind. She's dead.